David.
And I'm Goliath.
Goliath? You couldn't have thought of a girl's name?
I know, but it made me think of that.
I'm James.
And I am Emily.
We show you our actual weight loss journey with the keto lifestyle.
And our goal is to help you and ourselves lose weight and keep it all.
Don't forget to like and subscribe and get ready.
Set keto.
All right, you can see our week coming up right now. And after that's over, you can come back and join us with some crustless pizza that Emily made.
Or pizza casserole or whatever you want to call it.
It's crustless pizza.
It's a bunch of pizza toppings.
All right, Goliath, quit talking.
All together. All right.
Be right back. All right, Sunday morning, doing some meal prep. So I have cooked a pound of bacon in a pot, which made like bacon chips. And then I've made 2 pounds, or I'm making the second pound now, of thick cut Walmart bacon that I'm cooking in the oven. And I already made one. And then Emily is over here. That's supposed to be for the week.
No, it's not going to happen.
You have sliced bacon on the side with your... Is that the whole pound of bacon chips?
You ate it all.
All right, so as I try to meal prep, Emily's eating it faster than I can make it.
It's so good.
It is good. So we're meal prepping today, and I'm fixing a light. I'm fixing a light outside on the garage, so I'll be on the ladder, so pray for me.
Happy Sunday.
It's still Sunday, and Emily just looked into the freezer and said that we can't go to the grocery no more.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
And there's Noah. I mowed the grass, and now Noah's riding he likes to ride the riding lawnmower. And okay, so you know that neighbor who's always out mowing his grass like after you do to make his look better than yours? Well, I'm that guy. So I'm the first in the neighborhood to mow the grass. I seen that there was other people mowing the grass in other neighborhoods, and I had to be the first in mine. So you're welcome. Let me go show you now. Noah loves riding the lawnmower. He's not actually mowing. He is just riding though, and he loves it. He will do this for hours. And that's what he does. All right, so here we are, Sunday evening. And I just cooked like 5 pounds of hamburger patties for people to have dinner and for the week's lunch. And for dinners during the week, I guess. But I made sausage, onions, and jalapenos on the flat top, and it is amazing. Absolutely wonderful. Emily has made egg bites today.
Yep.
She has not made any fat bombs yet.
No.
Do you want to show them your little ones?
Oh, yeah. Okay. So this might be a game changer because yesterday we picked up we couldn't find a small silicone mold for the fat bombs, but James did find a small silicone ice tray that we went ahead and bought. And so we used that to make little egg bites.
Little cubes.
Little cubes, bacon and cheese.
And I believe that they are the perfect size because I think that these are too big.
Well, in comparison.
Yes, these are little egg ice cubes. And they are really egg bites.
So I have some. This is what's left of the bacon this morning.
3 pounds of bacon. Now remember, me, her, Noah, I'm sure Austin grabbed a couple.
I'm sure I ate almost a pound myself.
And she put some in the egg bites.
Yeah.
So it don't really do any good around here to make 3 pounds of bacon thinking that you can have some for the week. Doesn't work. We cleaned out our freezer.
We did.
And to make room for the 20 pounds of ground beef that we just bought.
Mm-hmm.
Now
rotating that.
we rotating that, bringing the old end that was frozen to let it sit out. And cook the sausage, onions, jalapenos. We still have one more freezer to go.
Yeah.
Which is the inside freezer. But all in all, I guess it's been a decent day.
Productive.
We went to the grocery and bought a bunch of stuff. I don't think I'm going to show that video because I don't know if you guys find that boring or not to go back through and
show what we find at the grocery.
Yeah, to show what we get at the grocery every single week. I don't know if you like that or not. But that's Sunday, and I think it's beautiful here actually. It's not even 60, but really nice. There's no wind.
Sun's out.
Yeah, there's no wind for once. It's like been windy here for 6 months.
Yeah.
And I think I'm going to sit down, and we're almost done with 1883, which is a really good show that we like.
Mm-hmm.
And I just want to sit back. It's after 6 on Sunday night. I want to sit back, relax, watch TV, and get ready for the stupid work week. It's stupid, and I hate it.
Me too, and I have to go in early tomorrow.
It's one day.
Yeah, but I still have to go in early.
You guys, hope you have a great Sunday.
Okay, so Diamond shared a recipe for fat bombs that she says she loves.
Diamond who?
Diamond Reynolds.
All right, and we're going to make these. So we have an addition today to our show. We have a new cameraman. His name is Noah.
Hi.
And just so you can see what we're looking at while we film, this is our view. Now it's got the setup going on here. Look at this.
Okay, so since she was so kind to share this recipe, and
Yes.
we've never made fat bombs before, and now that we know what they are, we kind of want to make them.
So here we go.
Here we go. Starting off with 2 ounces of melted coconut oil, which we already did. We have that in this bowl here. And then we have 8 tablespoons of peanut butter. But we are going to use chunky peanut butter.
You can use whatever peanut butter you'd like.
Yep. So I'm going to add that.
But we want chunky. First off, that's because that's what we had. The least you move, the better.
Now the recipe she shared, this is actually in layers, but we're just combining the entire recipe. Just mixing everything together.
Yeah, we're not doing the layers.
Yeah.
Because it's just all going in my mouth.
So, it's a chocolate peanut butter fat bomb, and just going to mix that all together.
Okay, now what?
Now what is, we need,
Cocoa?
sorry, I have this. Yep, 2 tablespoons of unsweetened cocoa powder. Have that right here.
2 whole tablespoons?
2 whole tablespoons. Now, if you don't want it as dark, we can just do 1.
Why wouldn't we want more cocoa in it?
It'll make it a darker. So if you want to do maybe 1 1/2, just fill half maybe.
All right, a little bit less than 2.
There we go. Do that.
And yeah.
Next, we need.
Ooh, I hope they're like no-bake cookies. Them were my favorite.
We need a half
This is starting to remind me of no-bake cookies. I'm ready.
a teaspoon of vanilla. We use the fake stuff because that's what we have. The imitation.
There we go.
So we're going to add that.
Half a teaspoon of vanilla.
Yep. And we're going to use 1 to 4 drops of liquid stevia, which bought this just for this recipe.
Can I have the lid to the cocoa?
Yes.
We have to use this cocoa. It expires in a couple months.
How many drops? 1 to 4.
1 to 4?
I've never used this, so I don't know.
I hope it don't squirt. Oh, how many drops was that? That was a squirt.
That was 1.
That was a squirt.
2.
That's a squirt. That's not drops. We're gonna have to
4.
add salt to this thing.
Ooh, why don't you go ahead and get salt?
Oh, we're gonna make salt. See, it's our recipe. Sorry, Diamond.
I'm gonna go ahead and start mixing it.
Diamond might think that's a good idea.
She might think it's a good idea. How about a pinch?
Yeah.
A pinch of Redmond salt.
The sweet and salty might be good.
Do you want some coarse salt too?
Yeah.
Well, we'll do some coarse salt. What else are we adding in there? A Snickers?
No, cayenne pepper would be good though. But we'll leave that out.
No? Alright. What about some bacon?
That might be good too.
So
The
this
saltiness from the...
Alright, so this just goes in the fridge or the freezer?
Yeah, we could put it in the freezer for about 10 minutes, is what she said. What?
I was just
Are
thinking.
you judging me?
No, I was just thinking how cute you look today. You're so cute today.
Mm-hmm. Diamond did say this was not her recipe, but she uses it.
Well, whose recipe is it?
I'm not sure.
It's ours now. We added salt.
But I mean, everything's mixed together. Can you see it, Noah?
Yep. Look at that.
So we're just going to, this is the mold that we ended up buying. It's an ice cube mold.
It looks so small.
So this recipe, typically you would put it in a mini muffin silicone pan.
Yeah.
Okay. And it would make about 12 of them.
So how do you want me to...
But instead we're making 15 ice cube shaped ones.
So it's ready? I can dump it in?
Yeah.
All right,
So
here we go.
I just calculated.
I got this.
So they should be 2.08 total carbs per fat bomb.
Now you want to lick the beater?
Do you hear me?
How much?
2.08 carbs, total carbs. I'm not even going by net carbs, but that should fill 15. So don't fill them too much, because then you're going to increase the carb count.
The tray looks so big on camera, but like in real life, it's actually really small, guys.
Ooh, this looks good. And you know, we were actually talking about adding coconut to it.
Mm-hmm. Do you think there's enough there to fill all 15?
I have no idea.
People that
I guess
don't
we'll
like
find
coconut, stuff like this mixed with coconut is actually really good. And I don't like coconut.
I love coconut.
I mean, I don't think I would want them any less than this.
Right, but we need at least 12, otherwise you're going to have a big carb count.
What do you mean a big carb count? These ain't supposed to have carbs.
There's still carbs
They are
in it.
called fat bombs, though.
It's supposed to be
there's
fat.
carbs in that peanut butter.
How much? You want to tell them?
Yeah, I just said.
How much?
2.08 if we can get this in all 15.
I think we're going to get it.
You think?
Mom.
Mm-hmm.
How was it, Noah? How did it taste?
It wasn't half bad.
I bet it tastes better when it's more solid.
Yeah, true. Very true.
She said.
Do you need the spatula?
I don't know. I think it's going to make it just perfect.
You think? What if I hit your arm?
All right, now you can use the spatula. Of course, the time we film, someone wants to rev up their car outside.
Do you want me to hop off and shut the window?
It's alright.
In case you didn't know, we live in redneck town.
You almost act like one.
Who?
You.
Oh, I'm really not a redneck. I just blend in. I just do what it takes to fit in, so I don't stir or cause any waves.
Yeah.
What happened there?
You put too much in this one.
Oh, I did?
Yeah.
It's always my fault.
Yes. So I'm just evening it out.
You know what? One of these days I hope that we can actually have real vanilla.
That's vanilla.
Alright, they look pretty even.
They do look even, thanks to me,
Yep.
except for one.
No, I fixed 2 of them.
Alright, so this is what we got. Okay. Alright, the kid in me wants to try it. I think I can fit this in my mouth. Oh, it's so good.
Let me try.
Is it too much stevia?
No.
Should be good.
It should be perfect.
Alright, we're gonna pop them in the freezer. Oh no.
What?
Nope, I think it's gonna be okay.
It's not too wobbly.
I've seen
What's
I've
the
seen some
problem?
videos where you want to put this on a cookie sheet or something to keep it flat. But it should do good.
It's fine. Look at that.
Yeah.
Look, and they dance too when you jiggle them. Are we doing freezer or fridge?
No.
Hmm.
We're gonna put it in the freezer for
Okay.
10 minutes.
Okay.
See if they pop out.
All right.
No,
Cold. It's cold.
It's not that cold.
I like the crunch of
I
the
have sensitive
peanuts
teeth.
and the crunchy peanut butter.
I really got your teeth.
They're good. Now, do you know how many calories are in these?
I don't have my phone.
Oh no.
I have that info.
Unprepared.
The info I have is based on 12. We made 15.
Okay.
Okay. So it's going to be a little bit less.
Okay.
All right.
So how many calories?
108 calories, 10 grams of fat, 1.2 net carbs, 2.6 total carbs, and 2 grams of protein.
They're good.
They are. So like I said, it's going to be a little bit less because we
They're-
made 15, not 12.
They're definitely not overly sweet at all.
No.
And I think the salt helped.
Mm-hmm.
I think the salt is good because I like salt. What do you think, Noah?
They're good. If you have a sweet tooth, they will definitely suit you. At least I think so.
I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't know if I say a sweet tooth that would cure
It's
a
pretty
sweet
good.
tooth.
Mm.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Possible.
Next time I'd like to do a coconut. I'd like to chop up some almonds and do coconut with the cocoa and do kind of like an almond joy take on it.
And I like how there's no bitterness on it either, like how most.
There's
keto
also
treats
other
are.
pat bombs you can make where you use like melted butter.
Butter.
I like that.
I think butter and a little bit of. So you use butter instead of the oil?
No. Combination.
No.
Mommy loves butter.
All right. Well, that's our take on these fat bombs. They were wonderful,
Yes, so thank you.
and I'm sure we're going to make different kinds, and we are going to throw some coconut in one
Mm-hmm.
this Sunday night. Talk to you later. All right. It's Monday night, and dinner is I sous vide 5 steaks that we had in the freezer to clear them out.
Yep.
I actually thought I heard a noise. I actually, when we packaged them before we froze them, we put butter in the vacuum bag with it, and then we pulled them out and sous vide them
Yep.
at
Straight from the
133 degrees for an hour, and then straight to the sear. And how is it?
It's really good.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is it tender?
Uh-huh.
It is tender.
It's very good.
That's wonderful. I just needed salt on mine.
Mm-hmm.
I need more salt.
And I'm having eggs with mine.
I'm not having eggs.
Mm-hmm.
Butter, sirloin, wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm wearing a t-shirt that is still blows my mind because it fits me really good. The ironic thing about this is 76 pounds ago, it fit me and I wore it. It's almost like the shirt, every time we wash it and dry it, it shrinks with me. I think all clothes should be made like this.
Right.
You know, it probably just now fits me right.
Just because you could put it on didn't mean it fit.
Oh, it fit. It just showed my curves more. So I've been working around the house. And I patched some drywall that needed work. So
Yeah.
right now there's an extension ladder in the living room up the wall because we have 13-foot high ceilings. And it just so happened that there was a crack going up where the stairway was.
That has been driving him nuts for the past year.
It drives me insane. But I just now got to a weight where I actually feel comfortable climbing an extension ladder on the drywall without falling through. So I went up there and did it. I was waiting for her to do it all along, and it hasn't been done yet. And what'd you have for lunch?
You asked me right when I took a bite. I had 2 burgers.
Mm-hmm.
Were those 3-ounce?
Nope, them were 4-ounce burgers.
Okay, 2
But
4-ounce burgers.
they are 73.27, which means that they did probably shrink up.
So that was pre-cooked.
Mm-hmm.
And then I had 2 all beef hot dogs. That's what I had. So that's why I'm having my eggs now. That's why I wanted eggs.
I had 3 burgers, and then when I came home, instead of hitting up the like Vienna sausages or something or cheese, I had a fat bomb, and it actually worked.
Did it?
Mm-hmm. I actually felt good.
I have felt tired today. Because we stayed up late. And then I had to wake up at 5. I didn't like that.
Last I remember looking at the clock, it was 11:45, and she was asleep.
No.
You were asleep at 11:45. When I looked at the clock, you were. And I was
But
probably
I'm still tired.
asleep at 11:47.
I'm not. I just feel sleepy.
Well, it's Monday.
Mm-hmm. I don't like Mondays.
That's kind of what happens on Mondays.
Mm-hmm.
What could we do to make Monday better?
Use all my vacation days from every Monday of the year.
But then Tuesday would be Monday.
Nope.
It would be the same.
Mondays are hard for me at work.
But then you wouldn't have a vacation.
Nope. Then I'd be mad about that.
So I'm still trying to get Emily to record the intro video. The trailer video. Every time I ask her to do something, she yells at me and says, every time as soon as I sit down.
He's very bossy.
I am not.
Yeah.
She has bossed me around all week. She even made me do all kinds of stuff. And the only thing I asked her to do was pick up dog poo.
You just said you've been trying to get me to do the video.
So yesterday when I was replacing the light outside, I just wanted her to help me so that if I got shocked and fell off the ladder, someone would be there to call 911, and she complained about it. All right, well, that's Monday. You guys have a great day. I'm going to finish devouring the steak because I'm hungry. Have a good night.
Tuesday.
It is Tuesday. And tonight we are having
One of my favorite meals.
hamburger steak and mushrooms and gravy.
Beef gravy.
So Emily let the bird out.
I did not let the bird out.
Okay, so Noah let Paul out so he could get some exercise. He flies around the house, and Emily just so happened to walk in the door, and he flew out. So now he's in a tree out back.
We can't get him down.
He won't come down. He's yelling. So, who knows?
Put his cage outside, hoping he comes back.
Yeah, hopefully he comes back. He's not lost. He's in the neighbor's backyard.
Yeah.
Up high in a tree, and he likes to be high up. So, we don't know if Paul's coming back. Ain't nothing I can do. I can't climb it because it's real skinny up where he's at, and if I did try to climb it, he would just fly away because I think he's scared. So hopefully he comes back tonight. Otherwise, we don't have Paul. Anyway, that is Tuesday night. I had cheeseburgers again for lunch. What'd you have?
I had 2 burgers, a hard-boiled egg, some pork rinds, and a yogurt.
I had a fat bomb when I came home, just one. They're like 90 calories that, once they're separated out. And
2 carbs.
yeah, that tends to tide me over until dinner. It's 7 o'clock or 7. It's 7:43. So I'm hungry. And see you in a little bit. All right, so it's Wednesday, and it's actually been a pretty good day right now. So we mentioned last night when we taped that we had lost our bird. Well, we got our bird back. So I'm going to let Noah explain it to you.
Okay, so what happened was I got home from school. I was just waiting here, and then Daddy come home after Austin left, and he was telling me that he heard a chirp that sounded a lot like Polly, and he heard it, and he asked me to go look around the block, and whenever I went there, I heard that chirp, but I went a little bit farther, and there's train tracks by us, so I had to be careful. So as I went through, it got louder and louder until I started looking at trees, and we seen him. And whenever we seen him, I instantly called Daddy, and he came over, and we were just amazed because he was like how far was it? It was around the block.
Yeah, it was about 8 houses.
8 houses down, and there was a little railroad. Me and him had to cross that, and there were just these trees, and he was just sitting there. And we had to find a ton of sticks, and we had food, and we were trying to get him to come down. And he wanted to come down, because whenever we got a stick, he started trying to hop on it, but it was too wiggly, and if he was to fly, he was getting ready to fly, but there's a ton of twigs in the way. So whenever I was trying to go towards the tree, it took a little bit. It took a couple minutes, by a couple minutes, maybe probably 5 or 6, maybe 15. But as we went down there, I just got back from trying to look at the tree, and I just hear flapping, and I instantly raised my hand. I didn't know what was happening. I just raised my hand, and I looked up, and Polly was on my finger. So I brought him down slowly, and I covered his wings, and I set him on my shirt, and we carried him home. And that was pretty much the rest of the story. And Papa's right there. He's all home.
And he must have been cold and hungry because he has eaten for an hour now. So we'll see you guys in a little bit. Oh, hey, welcome back.
Since I about dropped my food.
So yes, we found Paul. Paul's out. He's back. And we are eating amazing crustless pizza. Which, if you didn't know what that is, it's actually, I think we've came up with this. It's pizza without the crust.
Whatever.
I cracked myself up.
Yeah.
So what did you have for lunch?
I had leftovers from yesterday. I had 2 burgers with mushrooms.
Yesterday was so crazy. Until you said that, I forgot.
What we had.
I was thinking, what did we even have yesterday?
Well, the whole losing Paul, him flying out yesterday, was a bit of a crisis. Wouldn't you say?
And I deleted it, but I did go back and I watched on the Ring doorbell.
Yeah.
So you see Emily.
Why would you delete it?
I don't know.
I didn't see it.
I don't, because I just figured I didn't want to leave it on there because I didn't know if we were going to get Paul back.
Oh, but you could have at least showed me. So what did you see?
It would have not been funny had we not got him back.
What did you see?
You come in, you're carrying stuff, and you come in, and then you see Paul like shoot out like soon as like right after she came in, and then you hear Emily go, and that's all, and then it cut off.
It was horrible, absolutely horrible. So the update on that is
I already
James.
did that. There's actually.
I already told you about it.
No,
Never mind.
no, it did.
Oh.
Noah told the story.
I'm still shocked. I thought he was gone forever. So we'll show you that picture of Noah holding Paul right now.
It's more work for me.
Yep.
So.
But yeah, I had leftovers, burgers with mushrooms, and it's so good.
How many
So
pizzas?
good.
How many pizzas did you make?
One big pizza. Are you gonna eat it all?
Can I have yours too?
No. It looks like such a mess on the plate, but it's so good. I know there's a bunch of different recipes of different crusts that you can make. The protein sparing crust and this and this and this, but that's part about pizza anyway, is the toppings.
So since we made the fat bombs, have you been utilizing them like I have?
I have, but not today. I have not today.
So these things, when I come in from work, instead of tearing down the house and having just cheese and just, a few things to tide me over, because, so my break at work is actually at like 10 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
So that's when I eat. So when I get home at 4, I'm starving, like starving. And Emily doesn't get home sometimes until 6, so we can eat. Just one little fat bomb, like, actually really ties me over.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing about the fat bomb is that it doesn't...
Now that you know the purpose of them?
Yeah, your body doesn't stop burning fat and switch over to, other... Anyway, it just continuously burns fat, even with the fat bomb. You just, And it's actually... It doesn't like... It's not like I'm full, obviously, because it's like this big.
Right.
But it does tie you over.
Mm-hmm. I've been eating a lot for lunch at work this week.
I
feel like.
A lot?
I didn't as much today, but yeah, more than I normally do.
This pizza is really good.
It's so good. It's so good. If you want to know what I put in it, I used pepperoni, sausage, green olives, black olives, bacon, green onion, a little bit of green onion,
Jalapeno?
jalapenos, spinach, a little bit of spinach, and then I did a little bit of a mixture of a pizza sauce and a Alfredo sauce just to limit the amount of carbs that was going into this.
So it seems like a lot of times the pizza sauce...
It's always lower than if you were to get a pasta marinara
Yes,
sauce.
the jar of pizza sauce has less carbs in it than the spaghetti sauce.
Yes.
And it seems like it's actually basically the same as if you just got tomato paste.
Mm-hmm.
So remember that when you're looking. It's just something we found.
Right. I wanted bell peppers on it.
It doesn't need them. What's the red things?
The red things.
Oh, never mind.
Bacon?
Hang on.
Bless you.
Oh, no. So anyway, we're going to cut this kind of short because our video is already long.
Mm-hmm.
And we're doing our Saturday video.
Mm-hmm.
But our next week's videos are actually going to be from Tennessee.
Are we doing them from Tennessee?
Wednesday will be from Tennessee. And I don't know what we're going to film, but
We'll see. Maybe
we'll film something.
See how we do on our meals. We booked a hotel that has a hot breakfast there where we can have meats and eggs for breakfast.
And they have an omelet bar where you can make your own omelets and stuff. So that's going to help.
Yes.
That's one meal.
It's going to help us stay on track.
That's one meal every day,
Mhm.
and I only plan on having 2.
Right. I typically eat twice a day.
That's one meal. That's half of it that we can guarantee do good with
Mm-hmm. And I have a
sausage,
few
bacon, omelet bar, stuff like
Right.
that. We can do well.
Mm-hmm. We'll need prayers.
This is very good.
Mm-hmm.
Once again, if anybody's in Tennessee, email us because we'll be there starting Sunday next week. So, all right, you guys have a good night. Thanks for watching.